Hey guys, how's it going? Sped here with a brand new video today. I'm going to be teaching you one of my favourite songs by Zeppelin, Ramble On. If you haven't seen it already, you can click that link right there. That's going to take you through to the live version that I did last year, and you can see the way I do it. Might be a little bit different to what you've seen before. I'm running a little competition at the moment to celebrate getting to 2,000 subscribers, so if you click that video right there, that'll take you through. Read the description, competition entry rules are on there. Good luck guys, enjoy the tutorial. We're going to break this into two halves because it makes it easier when thinking about the rhythm. First three shapes we're going to do E major bar chord to begin with, so we'll take our first finger and bar it across the 7th fret, only from the A to the B. Okay. We're going to also add the 3rd finger to the 9th fret from the D to the B. Those 3 notes. Okay, the reason we bar flat is because the next shape will be you just taking that 3rd finger off to leave those notes on, okay? While we're there, we're going to add the 3rd finger to the 9 on the A and the 4th finger to the 9 on the G. You get that sound, okay? Chord 1, 2, 3. And the reason I want to give you them first is so you can practice the change before stressing out with the rhythm. Let's add the rhythm to those 3 shapes. To begin with, we're going to go down, up, down, up. Dead simple. After that, we're going to release the pressure of that chord and do a down, up, mute. Okay? Then we take the 3rd finger off and we know we should be on the 7th fret flat. I'm going to do a downstroke. Okay, once we've done that, again we will relieve the pressure and do a down up mute. Okay. You'll notice that there's a slight delay between me going down on the 7th fret and then the down up mute, because naturally the hand will come back over to do the downstroke, and that's fine, that's what you want rhythmically, that's correct. Okay, you get that? Okay, you can also bring these spare fingers flat down on the strings to assist the muting. One more time. Okay, then we're going to add the 3rd and the 4th fingers. And this rhythm I do here is down, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, mute, down, mute, down, down, up, down, up. And one time fast for you. The next shape we're going to take is an A major followed by an A sus4. It's going to be your 1st finger on the 5th fret of the B, your 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the G, and your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the D. And we can strum that from the open A to the B. Middle 4 again. The next thing to do if you want the next shape is to add the 4th finger to the G string, fret 7. And that will suspend the 4th. So let's break this A major, A sus4 into 2 halves as well. Reason being, the rhythm can be a bit tricky, but if you do it this way, I promise it'll seem a lot simpler. First of all, we're going to hit the open A in the bass. Then when we strum the chord for the first time, we're immediately going to hammer on that 4th finger. A, hammer. Once you've done that, you're going to go down, up, down, up. A, hammer, down, up, okay? So for the second half of that, still on the A sus4, you're going to strum down, down, up. Okay, super simple again. Then you're going to do a down and a pull off. Okay, down, down, up, pull off. Down, down, up, pull off. And to finish it, you'll do a down, up. Down, down, up, pull off, down, up. Down, down, up, pull off, down, up. All together, A, hammer, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, pull off, down, up. And without me talking, it's that downstroke in the middle that signifies the half bar, which is really important in terms of the rhythm. You get me? That one. And if I put both parts together now, you should have this. So for this section, we're going to take an E major chord, second finger, fret 2 of the A, third finger, fret 2 of the D, and your first finger, fret 1 of the G. We're going to strum down, then we're immediately going to do down, up, mutes. Okay? From there, we're going to take our third finger to fret 4 of the A, and our fourth finger to fret 4 of the D, and our first finger to fret 2 of the G. It's basically playing an F sharp minor with the open B and E. After that chord, you're going to do 2 mutes. Okay? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. From there, we're going to slide to this B major chord basically. Your first finger is going to go flat across the 4th fret from about the A to the B. You're going to take your third finger, put it on the A string, fret 6, and your fourth finger on the B string, fret 7, and you're going to strum those 4 strings in the middle again. Okay? So we've got and then you're going to do 4. So it was 4 mutes, 2, 4. One more time, slow. Now we're going to take the E major shape that we had from frets 2 and 1 and slide it up to frets 7 and 6 in the position of A. Now we're going to strum all 6 strings, and then you're going to do 4 mutes before hitting it again. Simple enough. Then you'll do 2 mutes down up before going back down to the E. In full. Next time. 2 down strums at the end. So I'm on the neck pickup and I'm on the 11th fret of the G with my third finger. I'm going to bend it up and then down, whole step. Okay? Quite quickly. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my pick and I'm going to go up to the high E and play open and then the open B. Okay? What I suggest you do is, once you've done the bend up and down, take the third finger off before you play the E and the B and have it waiting on the 9. It's prepared and you don't get this horrible bleed like this. You don't want that in there. You want it to sound clean like this. It's okay for the E and the B, but not with that F sharp in there, okay? Once you've done that, first finger's already on the 9, like we said. You're going to play that down, then the B up, open, and then down on the 9 on the G again. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to hit another open B, upstroke, slightly delayed. Then you're going to hammer on from the 9 on the G to the 11 with the third finger. Okay, so you've got this so far. Once you've done that hammer on, you're going to hit the open E, upstroke. Okay? Now we're going to come down to the 7th fret of the G, and we're going to have our second finger there, and our first finger prepared on the 6th of the G. Those two notes, okay? From the 7, you're going to play it as a downstroke and pull off, okay? When you do that, I want you to hit an upstroke on the open B, okay? Then we're going to slide down to the 6th fret, but with the 3rd finger on the G, first finger on the 4th fret, all on the G here, and we're going to do the same again, pull off and then hit the open B. So we've gone from 7-6 to 6-4, okay. Then we're going to come right down to the 2nd fret, pull off to the 1st fret, but this time we're going to go to the D string with the 2nd finger and play the 2nd fret to round it off. Okay? So that second half, descending slowly. Okay? And you do that twice in a row. I'd say the trickiest thing here is getting back to that bend from here. Practice it, you'll get it. So from that previous section, we're going to flip down onto the bridge pickup, okay? And we're going to come right back to what I showed you on the acoustic before, which is that E major bar chord. And you're going to go down, down, up, okay? Then you're going to take off the 3rd finger like you did before, do a downstroke, then straight to the 3rd chord that I gave you before, the 9-7-9. Okay? Down, down, up. Down, down. I like to slide that down. Okay? You'll probably find that you'll be coming from here, so you'll get a slide in, and that's what it does on the record. It sounds great. Like that. So now we're going to put some muted stabs in there again. And I go down, up, 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 up. And that puts us on the offbeat, which is kind of cool. So one more time. Down, up, 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 up. From that last mute, we're going to put our first finger fret 3 of the B and our third finger fret 5 of the D, okay? And using the pads of your fingers, the undersides and the thumb over the top, we're going to try and mute all the other strings in a way that lets us just play those two. Okay, what we're going to do from there is immediately slide from 3-5 to 5-7, okay? So we'll go up, down, slide, up, down, slide, and that gives us that first movement. When we're there, we're going to go up, down on the chord and slide it straight back to the 3-5 where we came from. Okay? When we're there, we're going to go up, down on the chord again. Then I put my second finger fret 4 of the D and take the third off. And I do an upstroke. So it's not a slide this time, it's finger replacement. So slide. Okay. Once we get there, I do another up, then I do a down up on the open strings. Okay? It's hard to hear what he does here, but I guess he kind of resolves it on like a G5. So he goes down, up, and then puts his first finger flat across the 3 on the B and the E as if it was the top of a G5. Okay, and do a downstroke. So you end up with this. Down, up, slide, up, down, slide, up, down, up with the 4, up, open, down, up, and then your first finger on the 3s, strum, top of a G. Without me talking. And then with the first part in full. Practice that one. So now we've got two lines in harmony, played exactly the same rhythm, just different notes, and I'm on the neck pickup. I'm going to start on fret 15 of the B with the second finger, and we're going to have the first finger right behind it on 14. The first thing I'm going to do is sustain that note, and I don't use much vibrato at all here, so we're just going to let that ring. Then we're going to pull off and play the 15 again. And you're going to do that 3 times, like this. So sustain, pull off, pull off, pull off. Once you've done that third one, put your fourth finger on fret 17 and then do another pull off. And let that ring. Think about what we've just done with the pull-offs, the order of it and the rhythm. Now we're just going to change the notes. We're going to come down to the G string, fret 16 with the third finger, and have your first finger waiting on the 14 of the G. So we're going to sustain, pull-offs to 14. I'm going to stretch the fourth finger over to the 18th fret of the G, and then pull off. There is a way, if you want to do it yourself, you know, you could play. the notes together, which I'm sure he probably does live, but if you wanted to stack them and keep it clean, you could do it that way. I'm sure you can figure out how to play them both together. Guitar solo now in the middle. It's a super cool repetitive riff. You're going to start with your third finger on the 9th fret of the high E, and you're going to pull off to your first finger, which is on the 7th fret, upstroke. Then we're going to go to the 10th fret of the B with the 4th finger, and we're going to pull off to the 7th fret of the B with the first finger, and I do a downstroke. Try and keep it nice and clean. To finish this repetitive riff, we're going to put our third finger on fret 9 of the G. Do a downstroke. Okay? Let's repeat it 3 times. On that third one, we're going to stop when we get to the 10, a little bit early. Okay? Once we've done that, we're going to do the riff in full one more time. Okay? So here it is in full. To finish it, we're going to come to the 10th fret of the B with the 4th finger, have the first finger on the 7, I'm going to do this. So it was playing the 10, pull off, play the 10, pull off and play the 10 again. In full. Last time we do that. After that 10, what we end on, the first time we're going to immediately put the third finger fret 9 of the B, because he goes back to an E and it resolves really nicely. Coming out of that guitar solo, we've got this super cool clean guitar riff in the verse. Screams Jimmy Page, and it's one of the first reasons I fell in love with it. You're going to start with your first finger barred flat over the 4th fret of the D and the G, okay? And then you're going to put your second finger on the 5th fret of the B, and you're going to have your third finger ready to hammer on the 6th fret of the D. And that's how we start it. Hammering on. Then you're going to play the G, then the B. Back to the G, and then back to the D, but take the third finger off again. Hammer. Back to 4. When you've done that, you're going to do an upstroke on the G, and then hammer back down to the 6. Okay? In full. To finish it there, you're going to go G and then D with your third finger still on the 6. From there, we're going to hit the 6 again on the D and slide all the way up to the 11. Once you get there, I want you to hit that 11 again, do an upstroke on the 9 of the G, and back to the 11 on the D. Slide from the 6. Okay. Then we're going to go to fret 7 of the D with the index finger, hammer onto 9 with the third finger, hit the 9 again, do the 7 on the G, upstroke, and then back down to the 9 on the D. So from here, in full you've got this. To finish it, we're going to go back to fret 6 on the D with the 3rd finger, and then play the 7 with the 4th finger, right next door to it. And the reason we do it with those fingers is so that you're prepared to go straight back into it again without having to change shape too drastically. If you watch carefully in the example I gave you before showing it to you, you'll notice that one of my variations of it is slightly different, and I can hear that in the song. So if you wanted to do that one as well, it's exactly the same to begin with. When we slide up here to the 11, we're going to hit the 9 on the G twice, not go back to the 11 on the D. And the rest of it's the same. So in full, both of them together. Awesome job as always, guys. Hopefully you've got that down now. That's one of my favourite songs of all time, not just by Led Zeppelin. I absolutely adore Ramble On, it means a lot to me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed learning it my way. And as always, if you do like these lessons and the covers that I do, hit subscribe. Thumb them up, maybe share them with your friends. That'd be a big help. Thank you very much, guys. Hopefully I'll see you next week with another lesson, maybe a cover.